Hey, good morning, guys. Did some early morning stuff, did some cleaning, some organizing, just kind of getting the home office slash living area kind of up to date. So let's pick up where we left off. And guess what? I found the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This is the insert that you get from Target. We're going to open this up as well and see what's there. So let's get started on stuff. You see my whiteboard over there, so I'm trying to get into whiteboarding as well. I'm just moving that over. So let's pick up where we left off, all right? So page 41. You can see that, all right? Let's move that down, over. Yeah, when you're actually doing these things, it's probably good to, this is like your perspective, and try to get the proper lighting, and, there could be background and stuff, but I try to keep the place as neat as I can. So, kind of a single bachelor again, so it is what it is. Mom handed us some activities she's created for the trip, and said they should keep us busy for a while. But it wasn't that much fun playing wildlife bingo when we couldn't even identify half the animals we saw along the side of the road. Look, there's a lot of garbage and stuff. Yeah, it's okay. After another hour or two of driving, Mom and Dad started looking for places to stop. There were signs for scenic attractions, so Dad pulled over at the exit for a place called Culpeper's Ravine. Sounds like a Colorado thing. Mom got all excited because she said we were like explorers who were about to see something new. But unfortunately, some other explorers beat us to it. Look at all the RVs. It'd be fun to have an RV, just to kind of, go around and live out of it, that type of thing. It'd be kind of fun. And you would have to have a storage area probably for all your extra stuff, but you got to keep it to a minimum. We couldn't find any parking, so we had to move along, and it was the exact same story for the next three places we tried to stop. That's like with me trying to find places to park and stuff. I know I should feel really lucky to be alive at a time when there's modern medicine and smartwatches and peanut butter filled pretzels, but sometimes I wish I was born a little sooner. So I had a chance to actually discover everything. Man, look at that waterfall. That's like Fall Run Park. My mom used to take me for blackberries. We used to go into the creek all the time and find all the blackberries. And then we always ended up at Fall Run Park. Then you would climb up the top. There was like stairs. And then you could go all the way up. A place called Stone Ridge, I think it was called. So that was the upper area. That was Fall Run Road, so middle road. But by now, everything worth finding has already been discovered. Nah, I don't think that's the case. You can find a whole lot of other stuff. You just got to look. And you wouldn't really want your name on any of the stuff that's left over, Greg's ditch. One time, the planetarium in our town had a fundraiser. And if you paid $10, you'd get a certificate that said a planet in some faraway galaxy was named after you. So Mom paid the $10, and I still have the certificate hanging on the wall in my bedroom. Planet H1-B9932 and the Osiris galaxy will hereby be known as Planet Greg. All right, let's see, I'll go to 44. Yeah, that's good. We'll pick up at 45. Or do I read 45? Let me think about this. Yeah, I'll read 45. But when Mom filled out the form, I wish she'd put my first and last name on it, because now some random Greg could get to my planet before I do and say it's his. Look, that's like Elon. Elon moved to Texas, man. He moved away from California. He's tired of it. He wants to spread out a little bit, have a little fun. Dad said our mistake. That's like me in Colorado. Man, I should visit him. We should visit together, hang out. Dad said our mistake was that we were going to places everyone knew about. And if we got off the main road, we might find something special. So we took a detour and kept our eyes peeled for anything that looked like it was worth stopping for. Okay, we'll pick up there. All right. So now let's get my, do I have my cloth here? I don't know. Okay, just a sec. All right, I'll be right back. Just getting a wet paper towel thing. So it says wet a paper towel. Let's see what this thing is. This is exciting. This is from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. You only get this at Target. Okay, let's reveal. Okay. So this is a watercolor thing. And then you can color it in. That's pretty cool. This is a nice break for people too. Maybe if you're at school, you can do some coloring, or do some reading on your own, or you guys could have a book you guys could read together. I'm doing conferences together on neuroscience, neurocognitive science, and AI. It's part of a startup I'm working on, so we'll see how all that goes. So that, guys, you guys see that? My thing went off. My screen went off. Oh, there you go. All right, so that is what you get when you get Diary of a Wimpy Kid at Target. It says paint with a water poster. So they're underneath the water, right? And there's his friend. They're looking at turtles and everything. Man, he's having a lot of fun. So that's about it. I'm going to flip this around here. So I'm going back to startups and coding and applying and applications and email and that's sort of what I do. And I do a lot of stuff here. I plan, I do notes and stuff. And I don't really have Wi-Fi because the only thing I have, guys, just to give you perspective, is one of these prepaid things. And I don't want to like spend it yet because I don't have my unemployment coming in. They only said I'll get unemployment on like December 20th. So I'm trying to find part-time jobs. Talk with Ace Hardware. They're not hiring for another month. Probably have to do Supers and Cricket and T-Mobile and some of the local places so I can easily get around and stuff. I usually do a scooter or something to get around if it's short distance. My bike's still at a place that I have to recover it from. So someone took that and they put it in storage and they didn't have it available. So it was kind of inconvenient. It's always inconvenient when you're working with folks at times. They make it seem like, no problem, but it's actually a problem. So remember for today, be patient, be kind, be thoughtful, be forgiving. I helped a new life out yesterday. I dropped over. I fell asleep at 7:30 or 8. I was probably up at 3 or 4, but I tried to, listen to CPR radio and listen to some headlines and stuff. And I actually heard Dr. Fauci in the middle of the night. It was like, oh my gosh, is that a dream? But I was listening to him too, and that was good. So, I was able to get some extra sleep, get my sleep cycle back, and that's key, guys. Try to get a sleep cycle that's consistent. I probably only need about 5 or 6 hours of sleep, but sometimes when I'm really, really tired after working, physical labor type thing, like really intense box lifting, and we did some intense stuff yesterday with New Life. We helped a lot of people out. There were families there that had 8, 9, 10, and 11 people. So I encourage you, try to donate money, donate food, donate your time, give expertise, help people out. I met some of the neighbors here and they're older and they're in their 70s. I'm in my 50s, right? 51, going to be 52 next year or next month. And I said, hey, I'll help you out if you need some help, anything like that. So always try to help where you can. People help me. I help others. We all try to help each other at this point, and that's key. So that's about it. Take care, guys. We'll catch up.